So, how are your resolutions going? It's January 8th, Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Wanted to ask you that question real quick because I think it's important, especially since it is the new year. How are your goals going? How are your resolutions going? Are you hitting the gym? Are you eating healthier? Are you working on your side passion project outside of your job? Are you crushing it in your job? Are you working harder? Are you cultivating new friendships with positive people that are going to help lift your life up rather than bring your life down? Are you getting those negative people out of your life? Are you moving into a new relationship with someone that is going to be better for your life? Whatever it might be, these resolutions, these experiences we write down, and what I've been talking about in the last few videos, are you working on them still? Or have you given up? Have you given up? Right? In January, too, we write a lot of goals down. We set a lot of expectations for starting again, starting anew, which is not wrong at all. I think it's great. I do it myself as well. But the problem is, 1, 2 weeks into it, we fall off the wagon. We sign up for the membership at the gym and then we stop going after about a week or two because it feels great in the moment having a new beginning and setting up expectations for what you are going to accomplish in your life. But it comes with a price, right? The challenge, the work, right? It's the work and the effort that comes into after that great feeling of starting new. So I wanted to ask you guys that and make sure you're on track. I wanted to start a series called January Sprint, making a few videos around the topic. And this is going to be kind of, I guess, the first one. And it's all going to be about what is my morning routine? I think that's an important aspect of your life when it comes to setting yourself up for success, especially when you start your day. So I wanted to not only give you some practical tips on how to set up your morning for success, but share with you guys my morning routine as well. But ask yourself that question: how are you doing on your resolutions? I hope you're there. If you are struggling, if you are having issues, post a comment below. I would love to share some advice in terms of how to help you stay on track. With me, I completed a 3-day fast, something I've never done. It's been incredible for my experience. There's a video about that you can check out. I'm eating differently in terms of, lower carbs, better carbs, higher fat, doing some other things with my nutrition, which I'm loving. My energy is amazing every single day, no crashing, nothing like that. So I'm moving. I'm working extremely hard at my job. I'm starting this side passion project, which I'm really excited about, that came to me when I was fasting, something I thought about and I wanted to pursue, and now I'm working on it a couple hours a day, and a lot of great things are happening and moving, and I hope the same is doing for you guys. Obviously, there's going to be challenge too, but that's why we have people around us who can support us. And I hope you do. If you don't, get around those people. Find where they hang out. Put the effort to get around people who are going to inspire you and help you stay on track with your goals. So, to the morning routine. I want to give you guys my morning routine and then give you some tips too, because you might want to know what my morning routine is. A lot of people like to know what other people's morning routines are, and I find it fascinating as well too. So what I do first is I get up 2 hours before I need to leave the house. That's the first practical tip too I want to give to you. Whatever it is that you have to go and do in the morning, whether it's a job or you have to leave your house, or you don't even have to leave your house, you work for yourself, get up 2 hours before you have to do anything, or even an hour before you have to do anything if you want to take it a little bit down. The reason being is you get to set yourself up for success. You get to do things that will prime your brain and prime your body for a great day. So I get up 2 hours before I have to do anything. The first thing I do is I go drink water. I hydrate my body since I've been not drinking water for the last whatever it might be. That's the next kind of practical tip for you guys, is drinking more water every day. That's going to help you stay hydrated, but especially in the morning too, after you wake up, getting a good amount of water, and have a big glass of water. Drink it down and get your body back into that mode of hydration. After I drink that water, I'll go take a shower. I'll take a freezing cold shower. I've talked about cold therapy before too. I do it every day and it's amazing for you. It wakes you up, gets your immune system going, releases releases more white cells into your body to help that recovery process. It's going to help you feel better too, give you a little bit of a jolt if you're kind of not a morning person. So that's a little tip too if you want to take that for what it's worth. Start with maybe 30 seconds, then you can move to like 3 minutes, which is what I'll do, and then I'll switch over to a hot, end on a hot, and then I'll come out of the shower. That's the next thing I do. Following that, I will meditate for 10 to 20 minutes. I'll sit and I'll breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth, right? Super simple. Or I'll breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. So I'll do both of those. I'll just kind of rotate. I'll listen to an app called Calm or an app called Headspace. Headspace is guided meditation for about 10 minutes. There's a free 10 Take 10, so you can check that out. Or you can use Calm, which is just different sounds like waves or oceans or fireplace. It's really cool. I alternate between the both, but I'm really enjoying Calm right now, and I'll do it for 10 to 20 minutes. I'll sit there in my room quietly, breathing, getting oxygen into my body. And after I do that for 10, sorry guys, my nose is like super itchy for some reason, but I'll do that for about 10 to 20 minutes. That's the next thing. Meditation is great. There's so many studies on it. Just look it up. It will help transform your life. If it's something you've never done before, maybe that's the one new habit you can add into your life. So if you can do anything, if you can only take, you only can get up 30 minutes before leaving your house, that's fine. Meditate for 5 to 10 minutes. It will start your day off great. You don't have to if you're not into that. I don't I just sit and I breathe and I get my body primed for the day. After that 10 to 20 minutes, I'll stretch a little bit just to alleviate the muscles a little, maybe do 10 push-ups, something, and I'll get my day ready that way too. Another thing I'll kind of put in that mix too is heavy breathing exercises. There's this thing that Tony Robbins does called priming. You have your arms up like this, and you come up and down, so your arms are up, and then so you're inhaling, exhaling rapidly for about like 30 reps, and you can do 2 to 3 sets. That's something else I do to just work oxygen into my body. Oxygen is so good, and you need it throughout your body. You need it to live. It's great, especially when you bring it in high amounts in the morning. After that, I'll go down and I will prep some coffee because I drink coffee in the morning. Maybe get a little bit more water. I will journal an entire page about what's going on in my life, get everything out of my head onto paper, write down what I'm excited about, write down what I'm grateful for in that journal entry. It's probably about 100 words. You could do 20 words, right, guys? I'm just giving you my ideas. That's another thing to do in the morning. That's great. Journaling. You have this constantly moving brain, right, that constantly is aggravated by inconveniences or ideas or the future or the past, and you want to stay in the present as much as you can. Journaling is a great way to do that. I do that for about 5 to 10 minutes in the morning while that coffee is being made. After I journal, I have a planner which I will look at and plan my day, right? Or I will look at the day that maybe already is planned and just look and reflect on what I need to do. What are my goals? What am I working on? Right? Reflecting on your goals every day is important, because if you don't know what you're trying to achieve and you don't keep it top of mind in your subconscious mind, you forget about the goal. A lot of people write down their goals and then they never look at them for the rest of the year. So when you're writing and when you're, planning your day, look at what your goals are. If you don't have any goals, I suggest you write them down, right? That's kind of important too. But write down your goals, look at them every day, say them to yourself, whatever it is you need to do to keep it in your subconscious, in your mind, and stay focused on it, right? After I do that, I will read for 5 to 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how much time I have while I'm sipping my coffee, right? That's kind of the last thing I do in the routine is read, get something in my head that's going to help me, right? It might be in sales, might be in personal growth, it might be in finance, it might be in something I'm trying to improve in my life. But I like to read a myriad of books. I don't just read one. I'll read a book about sales. I'll read it because I'm in the sales industry. I'll read a book about personal growth because I'm always trying to grow myself. I'll read a book about finance or real estate or something I want to learn. So I suggest you do that too in the morning. Remember, guys, I'm giving you mine. This has been a habitual routine that's been built over the last 5 years of my life. It didn't start with 20 different things. It started with one. That's why I'm suggesting maybe start with 1 or 2, or depending on how into it you are, you can keep elevating it, right? So I'll read, drink that coffee, and after I drink the coffee, brush my teeth, out the door, and go into work, right? So that's my morning routine. 2 hours early, maybe start an hour early. It's January, guys. Let's sprint towards our goals, right? Let's help you develop that routine. That's the first thing you do in the day. Develop your routine. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. It's already at 9 minutes. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Dane's Great Journey signing out, guys. Thanks.